Which one of these two work lights should you buy? The Milwaukee or the Flex? I'll start out by saying this. If you're already in the Milwaukee lineup, get the Milwaukee. If you have even one Flex battery, get the Flex. It's a better light in my opinion. However, there are a few things on the Milwaukee that I like slightly better than the Flex. Let's dive into it. First of all, the Milwaukee. Right now it's standing at about $220, $230, and they've got some promo deals like on Acme Tools where you can get a free battery thrown in there. The Flex is also on sale. It's about $200 right now at Lowe's, $199 I think, but no battery included. Regularly, this light is about $250. This light I think is around $300 or something like that. Now, I know that Milwaukee makes another Rocket Light, like their Gen 2 or whatever. We're not talking about that one. It has a lot more lumens, and I believe you can charge the battery while it's plugged in, but it's basically twice the price of both of these, so it's really not a fair comparison. However, both of these lights, you can plug in a receptacle to them or an extension cord to them, and you can power them off of their battery platform, so that's really nice. That's the one thing that I do like better about the Milwaukee though. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. Now, the reason that I say the Flex light is better than the Milwaukee overall is because basically you're getting two lights when you buy the Flex. What do I mean by that? Well, the Milwaukee does not do this. The Flex light, that's why they call it the Mod Light, I believe, Modular Work Light. It's basically a second light, so it's not, strapped to just being a tripod. This light I can't put under the hood of a car. I can't take it underneath a car with me if I want to work on a car. I can't take this whole Rocket Light in an attic with me. Not like this anyways. And this even has hangers on it. We'll show that here in a little bit. This light is just much more capable. So we'll go over a few of the features that I like about the Flex and the Milwaukee. The Milwaukee, the biggest feature that I really like as opposed to the Flex is the location of the plug-in. It's easily accessible right there on the side. The Flex, they kind of screwed up. They put the plug deep back in there, and it's hard to get to. And it can be frustrating if you're running this light off of an extension cord. Now, both of these lights extend up to 7 feet. This one goes up a little bit higher as well. This light is 2,500 lumens. This light is 4,000 lumens. So this one's quite a bit brighter. And from what I can tell, I feel like the Flex light is a little bit wider light. I don't know if that's picking up on the camera or not, but I feel like the Flex light is just a little bit wider. Now they both have a medium and low setting. So the Milwaukee, the head of the light can go pretty much any direction. Flap that down. That's as far as it'll go. So it'll go any direction that way, and then it'll flip all the way over. The Flex, it'll do pretty much the same, a little bit more, as you can see. A little bit more angle. Plus you've got these wings, which is really nice, but then of course you have that feature as well. But it doesn't flip all the way back like the Milwaukee, so you're gonna have to physically pick up the light and turn it to the direction you want if this doesn't swivel far enough for your liking. So not a huge deal. Kind of a win for Milwaukee in that aspect that you can just flip that over. But this one, I don't know. This one just is a little bit more versatile even with that being said. So here's a little bit more of a close-up on this Flex light. You can see how much rotation it has. It's got a lot of area that it can cover. And of course these can retract backwards. Here's where it gets really cool. So here's that adjustment knob. So you just push that knob forwards, and then I have full rotation. I can actually turn it back towards me some. Obviously this tripod's still in the way, but then I can pull it all the way up, and you can actually shine it straight up in the air if you want, which is kind of cool. And then if I want to lock it in position, like say right there, just twist that knob and it's locked in now. So kind of a cool feature. And of course, Here's that little 1/4-inch screw mount for a laser or maybe a phone mount, a GoPro, something like that. Just kind of nice to have, you know, a little extra feature. But here's how the light comes off. You have 2 buttons. Lift up, and it leaves you with this right here, so you can use just this section as the tripod if you prefer, for the laser mount. But here's the actual light, close and personal. Plug in the battery. Got your power light and your rafter hooks, which is super nice. It's a great light. We love this thing. I guess the Milwaukee maybe is a little more compact than the Flex. Let's just see. Got to lock that. Actually, let's fold it down maybe. I think the Rocket might be a little more compact than the Flex. Let's just find out. Lock those down, fold that in, and one-handed, by the way. So there's the Flex. Milwaukee, it should be one-hander too. Maybe not. Yep, I got it. And there's Milwaukee. So I guess they're about the same size. That's not too bad. I would say the Milwaukee might be a 1/4 inch shorter if you care about that. But they're both pretty compact if you're putting them in the back seat of your truck or something like that. You can see both of them have plenty of room for extra space. Now this is just a 5.0 that I've got in there. This is the 9.0, so I'm sure you can fit a 12.0 in there. I know you can fit a 12.0 in there because I have the Flex 12.0. So pretty compact lights. So yeah, the Flex does have the extension cord hook where you can wrap an extension cord up and hang it off of that. The Milwaukee does not. I guess you could hang one up there, but just a little bit of a difference. Now, the Flex, one thing that I do like about it, the battery LED indicator. So the level indicator, it's right up here. I don't have to bend all the way down to check the level, and it's nice and bright and green. So I like that feature a little bit better if that's something you're looking at. And of course, it does have this USB-C, which is just phenomenal. And it's got this little dust flap, of course, to keep moisture and dust and dirt out of there. So I will say this, it looks like the Milwaukee power button is a little higher. So I have to bend down just slightly. Up here, this is a more comfortable height, gentleman's height, as Jeremy Castle says. So a little bit easier to access, I guess, than this one. You have to bend down slightly. But yeah, both lights, fantastic lights. I will give the nod to the Flex though. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this gives you a little bit more of an in-depth look at the Flex light. I know there's not a whole lot of videos on it out there. And the Milwaukee light. It's still a good light, so hopefully this helps you make an informed decision. If you like the video, please give me that thumbs up, like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. See you guys next time.